To use Jackalope Jobs is very simple. The user simply hits the login button and selects the social network they would like to use. For this example, I'll use LinkedIn. I simply log in with my LinkedIn. Just as a comment, Jackalope Jobs is not obtaining your LinkedIn password. Jackalope Jobs is asking LinkedIn. Also, the process is very private. Your connections won't know that you're looking for a job until you reach out to them. Now that you're logged in and your connections are loaded, you're taken to your Jackalope Jobs dashboard. For now, we're going to skip the dashboard and go right into a job search. Here I'm just going to look for a sales job in Dallas, Texas. And you do that by simply typing in the keywords you want, in this case sales, and of course your location. What we're doing now is Jackalope is searching the internet for jobs that match that profile, as well as searching your network. And here are the results. Here are several jobs from Hewlett-Packard, AT&T, Dell, Ericsson, and so on. Lots of different great companies I can choose from. What I can do is I can select the job just by clicking on it. I'll be taken directly to the site where that job is. Here I can apply. But let's not apply to the job. Let's go back to our Jackalope search results and let's see who can help us. I have 34 people in my network who can help me with this job at Hewlett-Packard. Who are they? Just click on that 34 and there they are. What you'll notice is there are connections from my Facebook network, my LinkedIn network as well. And I can see which one of these I can reach out to and ask them for help on the job. So that's how I can get help on a job from Hewlett-Packard. I can continue scrolling and look at this job at AT&T and see that there's 14 people who can help me, and here they are. Let's say I'd like to look at this job. Again, I'm not going to apply to that job. That's just a waste of time. What I will do is reach out. And here are people in my different networks that can help me. There's Stephen, there's another connection, and so on. Here what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to 3 connections and ask for help on that job. I can send a custom message. The system will automatically put a link for those jobs. I can get a copy of the message, make it my default, attach a cover letter, resume, or include my LinkedIn profile. And then I can just send the message. It's that simple to find a job, find my friends, and reach out to them, all in just a few seconds. Who should I reach out to? How can I look at where my network can help me the most? Let's take a look at on your left here, the connections filter. There are several of my friends listed here. There's even more if I hit the More button. This actually has my entire social graph. Let's just say that Jessica is a good friend of mine. I can click on Jessica, and I can take a look at which jobs Jessica can help me with. So now I'm actually filtering not by keyword, but by social connection. Here, there's a job at McAfee. I have 7 connections that can help me, and certainly one of them is Jessica. Actually, what's interesting is there are 2 people in my network that are currently at McAfee that I can ask for help on this job. I can do the same thing. I can do a quick reach out. Jessica might also be able to point me at jobs at T-Mobile and other companies. All this is done with just one quick click. What I can do though is also look at my network, and now I can start putting my groups together. I can ask for Jessica and Ed. In addition to Jessica and Ed, I can see where Ted can help me. So Jessica, Ed, and Ted, they can help me with 59 jobs in 4 different companies. All these are sales jobs in the Dallas area. And as I continue looking at these jobs, there's a job at Fidelity where I have 4 connections. Just by clicking on that 4, there they are. Reach out to them the same way I reached out to all my other contacts. What's very powerful is as I continue to scroll down and look over to the left, I can have saved searches. For example, I can actually look at the social connections that were in my unit, and I can look for business development openings. Then I can just click on them. Now I can see who can help me with a business development job anywhere amongst my 3 friends. In this specific instance, Chris can help me with 3 of those jobs. In fact, there's only 3, whereas Ken and Andrew aren't able to help me this moment. Now, there may be jobs tomorrow where they can help me, but here they are. And I also have 7 connections at Dell just by clicking. Again, I can take a quick look at them and see who they are. So a real quick way for Jackalope to help you narrow down your job search and make your job search social. And just by clicking on all connections, I go back to looking at everybody who can help me with business development jobs. And now I see a whole list of jobs out there. So I looked at my unit and then I looked at my entire network. And you see the different companies that show up. Microsoft, there's another great opportunity. And here are my connections at Microsoft, again, from Facebook, from LinkedIn. The final thing we will show is the complete changing of the paradigm for the job seeker. What we've shown you so far are jobs and their connections. By hitting the Connections tab, I now flip that paradigm where I look at my social network, my connections, and the jobs where they can help me. So as an example, here's my friend John. He's the VP at a company, and he used to be with American Express. By clicking on those 8 jobs, now I can see these are the jobs where John can help me. I can continue to scroll, and there's my friend Mike from college. He's in my Facebook network. By clicking, we can see that of those 5 jobs, there are 4 of them at CSC and 1 at IBM. How would reach out work in this case? Very similarly. In this case, we're sending Mike an email through LinkedIn and asking for help on a variety of jobs. I can select the jobs. So I'm going to pair that back to 3. Click Next, Custom Message, all the same things from before. And now I've sent Mike a note asking for help on 3 jobs.